Exactly.
And if something goes wrong mid, I can hear audio countdown is fine. Cool. Okay, so we're going to start this run in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So, this is Mario and Sonic. We're starting off with stuff that you actually have to do, which is the sprint events. So, first off, I'm Yoshi, who's not actually the fastest character, but I just like Yoshi. And I didn't get the best start in the world, that's okay. Can you hear this? The Wii ASMR? So once we're done with an event, there's certain times where we can immediately exit the event, like that was on finished. Continue on to Princess and Yoshi. Into hurdles. Hurdles is very similar, where you do hurdles as fast as possible, and then once finish comes up, you quit and exit. A lot of this game is menuing. On your mark. And then doing things properly. Get set. See, I got a really good... beginning that time. Do that. Once finish comes up, change events. And now we're moving on to the 4x... Athletic track. 4x100 meter relay. I should choose Sonic, but that's okay. So, I choose Yoshi because Yoshi's one of the 5 speed characters in this game. You got Yoshi, Shadow, Sonic, Metal Sonic, and Daisy. I guess Daisy needs to be all around. And I believe in the newer games, she's all around. I don't have any. So this is 4x100, if you don't know how this works. It's like the first event we did, except 4 times. 4x100. That's how multiplication works. This is similar to a lot of like the Mario and Sonic games. It's all about rhythm and then shaking the Wii remote. This was a really good. There we go. We're a little behind PB as we move on to the field events.
The boring part of the run.
So,
The first boring part.
If that looked interesting to you, you're not going to like this next part. So, as this is just regular all events, we're going to do something a little different. But first, we got to cheer ourselves on, because the more we cheer, the faster we go. So here we go. We're cheering ourselves on. We're going to run. We're going to jump super far, and we're just going to run right across the foul line.
Because we don't know how to play the game.
Yeah.
That's how it always goes.
So the reason we do that is because it brings up the placement screen, which is where we back out for the field events. And if you thought, oh, okay, so you actually clap to gain speed and stuff like that. Here's something a little worse. We got hammer throw.
Yeah.
Hammer throw, you immediately throw it against the wall. And once the placement screen comes up, select event.
Just go to the next event.
Next.
It's pretty much the fastest, most boring part of the run,
Yes.
if you think about it.
The boring part that you actually have to do something.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving on to discus throw.
We have to throw it against the wall as well.
So with this, you want to like time it. Everything about this game is timed. But we want to throw it. Ooh, we almost made it under the line. Under the line is really good skills. 28 meters. Woo! Yoshi's really good at this. And once placement comes up. That was a gold, by the way.
Nice.
Oh, I lied. I forgot that javelin was a thing.
Oh, crap.
So we still have javelin. Javelin is similar to long jump. I was like, wow, that's a gold, and then I realized that's 40 seconds ahead of PB. That's why it was a gold. So with Javelin...
You could just undo the split.
Yeah. So Javelin actually is kind of interesting. You have to wait till we get to a certain to move on to another one that you actually have to do properly, which is uneven bars.
Oh yeah. I think it's like you shake the Wii remote like specific on a specific timing.
Yes.
Just to go fast. It's interesting.
So, Alex.
You do indeed shake the Wii remote.
So we're gonna do this. Oh, I got a late. That's gonna slow us down by about 5 seconds. I got a late again. It's okay. Once finished comes up. Or no, it's not all finished. It's on the closing screen. This is the last one. That's the closing screen. And now we're gonna move on to the rest of Jimmy. So trampoline is kind of the first.
The first
quote-unquote.
auto scroll up, pretty much.
There's things we can do to slow us down, but really this is an auto scroll.
Well, at the start you have to like get like some good jumps, otherwise,
So
yeah.
At first you need to do these jumps properly, because if you don't do them properly, the game will make sure that you do them properly. So we're going to do some really good jumps, and then we're not going to do anything. So we're going to see Yoshi jump up and down for 8 more jumps. And 7 more jumps. And you can see how this game sort of operates. You want me to do a trick? There's a trick. I didn't want
Yeah.
to.
This game was specifically made as a party game.
It was definitely not made to speedrun, but here we are.
Yep. If if you see a game that exists like not for a speedrun, then it is speedrunnable. Guess that's just the motto.
You want to say something, Lori?
Well, speaking of stuff that isn't traditionally speedrunnable, I'm going to try speedrunning something right now. Thank you, Coda, for the $5 saying, hi, Commander Crash, are getting in the marathon, and hopefully you can bring down the world record a little bit. Good luck.
Thank you.
There's my speedrun within the speedrun.
Speedruns within speedruns. I can actually do some other speedruns in the middle of this. And I am hoping to try and bring down this world record. This is like all the new strats combined now. It's kind of weird that no one has touched the world record since we've came up with like 3 or 4 new strats. You're about ready to see one of them for the very first time.
Exactly.
Balancing the Wii remote, we actually want to balance it. The weird thing about it'll be synchronized swimming and then rhythmic ribbon is it's all on timers. You cannot speed this up, you cannot slow this down. Because it goes with the
It's
music.
quite literally an auto scroller.
So I just kind of do it because why not? Who doesn't want to see Yoshi dance? It's a lot funnier when you see Shadow dance, but that wasn't a good one this time.
Oh yeah.
Also, as I'm a musician, you can actually connect this. I should do that sometime. Is have a webcam that can conduct this section. Shout out to the music people in chat. Hi, Lori. We're almost done with this. Oh, I didn't finish. So we did lose a little bit of time from the gymnastics areas. Now we're going to go into a class. This is the only deviation of Yoshi in the entire run.
Where we choose Eggman.
Because Eggman is somehow, outside of him being like super tall, is like the most graceful swimmer imaginable.
He's like the tallest character in the game. And the most graceful swimmer.
So I got a nice start. I'll also whack my chair. We have to do this on a weird... It's not with, like, a really good rhythm. Okay. Perfect timing. Let's wait for that. Finished. Change of events. Synchronized swimming. You want to see Eggman again? How about Waluigi? Let's put Waluigi.
Oh man.
That's basically Eggman.
It's basically Eggman, just a better.
Just a better version.
So, there's something that we actually have not tested quite a bit, and that is the song choice for Synchronized Swimming. So I'm doing Spring Song, which is the first option, because it's obviously faster to click the first option than scroll down to the second. But I've had my PB before I got my PB yesterday was with the Polka Song, and we're thinking that's faster, but we're also thinking it's just not worth, like, when I mean faster, I mean like less than a half a second. So the time that you gain in the menus, you gain from menuing. Also, we have the King J in chat. Shout out to King J. He's coming up next. I hope you practice soft lock percent. Spinning. Got a 26. That's good. If this was actually like a score percent or max percent, which is actually doing things properly. But we don't do things properly. The only person who's ever done anything properly is Mr. Fun. Surprising.
That is actually kind of true.
We're just sitting here. We're almost done here. There we go. Now we get to move into canoeing. Canoeing can be a pain because of how canoeing works. This sounds weird. How canoeing works in this game is weird. And it's not like... It doesn't make sense if you're not used to the game. Also, shout out to Bowser and Bowser Jr. being in here, but not together.
Interesting.
So how this works is, as you can see where, like, the spark or so comes out, that's what you're trying to aim for. You're not trying to aim for the center going to Yoshi. So, and also, as there will be times that it will do a double, and you have to actually slow down. It'll do a double stroke. And the game keeps your last stroke memorized. Here we go. We saved some time. Fail tennis. Now we get into some fun stuff. But yeah, the game remembers your last stroke. So even if you did two at the same time, it'll remember that. And it'll say that you're really ready. So, if you thought we were bad at the field events,
It gets worse.
it gets worse. So, here's Yoshi. I just dropped the ball. Darn. That sucks. Here, let's try this again. Nope. Still dropped the ball again.
How is Yoshi at the Olympics?
Okay, so here's Peach.
So
Maybe we
bad.
can hit this. Oh, I missed. I actually missed on purpose. Because it's faster to lose than win. So here's this again. Oh, I missed again. It's like I'm really bad at this or something. Okay, we got this, sir. We can do this. You can hit the ball, Yoshi. Oh, never mind. Yoshi just... And game! And lost screen and change. Now on to some volleyball.
If you haven't seen the pattern of this game or this game as a speedrun yet, it's basically the
Once you don't do properly. I had to do a little extra menuing so that we could keep control of Mario. I also chose Mario instead of like Sonic because menuing fails. So we're just going to lose because it's faster. Unless you're doing max percent, then you obviously want to win, but that's slow and not marathon safe. So Shadow's on the other side. This is actually some good conspiracy RPG because speed characters, like compared to power characters or skill players, speed characters throw the ball faster. It's conspiracy. No one's here to tell me I'm wrong. That was a gold split, by the way. Now we're on to some badminton. And we'll have Metal Sonic on our side this time.
Team Yoshi.
Okay, so if you thought volleyball was rough, we really suck at badminton. See, like, Metal Sonic just couldn't hit it. And now Amy's serving. You know, Amy, we need to let Amy know that she's halfway decent in life, so we're just gonna let her win.
Exactly. Can't let her feel bad.
No. You know, she's always chasing Sonic.
That is actually true.
There we go. And once we get the last screen, we can get out of here. Amy. Now we go on to something that we actually have to do. Equestrian horses. Literally in my splits, I call those horses.
But actually, not even kidding you. This is what you do in equestrian.
So if you're from like the city and you don't know what this is basically you ride a horse and jump. You jump. That's it. For sure.
That's it.
My grandparents owned a stable up in Canada, so I knew about this before I even knew it was an Olympic event. And I have aunts that both did this when they were. So we're just going to do this as fast as possible. This is actually going really good. Maybe we can beat Spiel Pro. Spiel Pro is one of the major Mario and Sonic runners. And if you want to run this game, there's a Discord for it. A Discord for every Mario and Sonic.
And Sonic game.
Oh, that was a little late. That's okay. So I'll just fix it right there. We're going to do this turn. And we're
In fact...
There we go. We are now ahead of PB. Okay, we get into some really kooky stuff now. Green remote RNG.
Oh man.
So, welcome to what makes this game different than everything else you've ever seen. We get to control how many players are actually playing.
This changes the entire game on itself.
This actually does. This is what makes things difficult. So, first
This is
off,
what makes this game so different from every single other game on the schedule.
so we get to play co-op. Daisy, get it? Thank you. We get to play co-op without actually having to play with anyone. Sounds like my average Tuesday.
Sounds like my life.
So what we need to do here is score, obviously. We basically just need to run down the clock, but we need to score by 1.
Otherwise, you get a draw and that just wastes
Time. So I got
shit
a
ton
foul,
of time.
which loses a bit of time. It doesn't lose as much because I got Birdo to bring it in.
We also should remind you, whoever you're not controlling, they're all AI, which makes things a lot more rough
Yes.
than what you are seeing.
So now we get to sit here for a while. And when I mean for a while, I mean we still have another half to go. It still sucks that we got that foul, but it was a quicker foul, and I have a foul in my PB, so I'm not that upset.
I mean, this game, the world record is pretty unoptimized.
Yes. You could actually get a sub 45 if you were good. I'm not good yet. So now...
Not all of us are good yet. Trademark.
So, while we're sitting here, what else can we speedrun? We got a minute.
We don't have any donations to speed read.
Darn. I will get to do shoutouts. If King J is in chat, King J is going to be doing some cool stuff here coming up. Yes, this is more interesting than Odyssey. 30 seconds left. I'm going to take a drink. And this is the more interesting auto-scrollers. We have some definitely not interesting auto-scrollers coming up.
Hashtag commander for sub 45.
Sub 45 would be hard, but this is the run to do it. Because I'm actually ahead of PB. It sounds weird, but it's true. Additional time. I could be the announcer. Just replace the announcer with my voice. And so this is when time's up happens? Yeah, time's up. I had to check on my sheet. Because I have a sheet, time's up. There we go. We're still ahead of PB. Oh, it didn't. We're gonna go to shooting. I'm going to skip that. We're gonna choose Daisy. Gives Daisy some love. She's in Smash, and people didn't like that. I personally am.
You're just shooting, like, at random places, that's all.
Yeah. We still got 7 points. That's not bad for just trying to get it done as fast as possible.
If this was max percent, then he would be actually trying.
Yes. If this was max percent, I'd be trying to shoot everything perfectly and comboing things, and I don't do that. So, you can tell you're good at shooting if you can get all your shots off before the 5th target comes up. I'm not good at shooting. The 5th target sort of showed up. I have a perfect one here. That means nothing to me. But I got them before they moved, so I at least am good at speed shooting. Somewhat. We got 2 more. That was a bad one.
2, 1, start.
There we go. And once we get finished here, we can exit.
1, start.
There we go. Moving on to fencing. Some more 2-player strats.
2 players.
Daisy and Mario, just because. We'll get back to Yoshi here, if you're wondering where Yoshi is. We'll get back to Yoshi here in a second. So with fencing can actually take a while if you're not using the proper strats. Here's how the proper strats work, if you didn't know how to fence. I have Mario jump.
You use another Wii remote.
Yes, and you
There
have
you go.
Mario
This goes for cycling as well.
There we go. Saved a good bit of time, and hope you like that strat. Oh, I chose one player. That's not going to work. We'll give it to
This two controller strat also works for cycling, where you have to like overtake the opponent to win the match early, which I think will be in the next event after fencing. Okay.
I'm going to lose a little bit of time because my menu has been pretty bad for this cycling. That's okay. Actually, we didn't lose that much time. Okay, that's not the last time you'll see multiple players, but long jumps back to a single player. We're back to Yoshi. This is actually my favorite event, like, period. And this is also the most hilarious event I ever to watch. So we even have Wario coming out here to join us. Shout out to Wario. So with Yoshi...
But is this the dream event?
There we go. We golded that, by the way. And now we get to
Nice.
do some really good strats. So I'm actually have to set up 4 controllers here. So if you control everybody, we're just going to control Yoshi. Right? Now I'm going to set everybody in the right positions. We're just going to use Yoshi as the driver, and as long as we can drive this, oh, we're going to go the long way. That's okay. The time, this might look like it takes a lot longer. The fact is, we're going to save much more time. We're going to save so much more time at the end that it's going to make up for how slow or fast this is. This also helps because the goal is to get as much points as possible. We're not doing that, obviously. We're just trying to complete this as fast as possible.
Yeah.
That's something I never saw. So, Mario actually, shout out to Mario being on the fly. Like, literally on the fly. That was a really good section. We actually passed it somehow. Don't ask me why. I'm gonna move. So with this, this is not gonna be easy. Okay, you don't actually have to do all the characters. We need to ground pound these guys. You can do it with like 3 characters. We don't have to use it.
Also, just a disclaimer, Dream Spacewalk is the only game where you speedrun. Just saying.
So we're coming up here to the reason that we're using 4 players. This is the only reason why we need 4 players. Is so that we can literally have everyone jump up. Because that saves time. Everyone's doing this. A true auto-scroller. And we're back to just Yoshi. So that is the world record strats, by the way, that I need. And if everything goes without crap, this should be a world record. Also, I get to Bob Spiel Pro in Dream Events for the second time in
A. Yeah, shout out to Spiel Pro.
So we just sit here. This is a 2-minute and 20-second auto scroll. So shout out to the cap. Also, if there's any donations or if anything needs to be plugged, or if you just want to say hi to your mom.
We don't have any donations. I don't know what's exactly next. Oh, this is something. I don't remember exactly what Undertale is. Let me double check that.
I believe it's the last round.
Yeah, but I don't remember if there's a game between Odyssey and Undertale.
Metal Storm.
Metal Storm, alright. Even still, there's nothing for Metal Storm, so it looks like our next thing is, for Undertale, for the true pacifist ending run, we have Do We Want to Hug the Goat at the end of the game. Currently, $15 says yes and $1 says no. I don't know who donated $1 for no, but they're not my friend. But yeah, if you want to get in on that, you have... It's pretty late into Undertale, which is still a few runs after this. Because after this we have Mario Odyssey and then Metal Storm, before we even get to Undertale.
Exactly.
Dream uneven bar. One player.
Okay. So I said I would be really memey, and if I wasn't on world record pace, out of
The King of names.
Gooby the King of Memes. You'll see Gooby tomorrow, and Jasper, and myself, and maybe Alinka.
And Linka.
And
The
VR Mario.
greatest game. The greatest game. Better than sex itself.
It is literally the best speed game. So much lore, you actually need a degree to figure it out. And we're working on the doctoral paper for it right now. It's very heavy. So this is, as I said, a 3-minute and 16-second auto scroll. If Kana is still in the chat, if you want to be more precise, if you're wondering, I am right now 1 second behind world record pace. And I still have a lot of time saved in other events. So we might get sub 47 today. Sub 47 in Marathon. So I just got footstooled because this is Super Smash Brothers Brawl, or Super Smash Brothers. You thought this was Mario and Sonic. This is actually Super Smash Brothers. We just got footstooled there.
Oof.
This Ultimate?
This is Ultimate. This is what you thought. Everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone's here, including a lot of the Sonic cast.
Yeah.
If you're good, you get to see some of the other characters like Link and Samus, but I'm not that good yet. You need
Yeah,
I need to get sub
exactly.
45 first. Weird hitboxes. The hitbox to land on it isn't connected to the platform until it gets most of the way up. That was a gold, by the way. Now we move on to some hurdles.
Dream hurdle. One
If you
player.
thought that was an auto-scroller, here's another auto-scroller. This one's under 2 minutes.
Dream events is pretty much the burden of auto-scrollers.
Yes. That's why Skill Pro actually wanted the record. So,
Scrub.
what you're supposed to do in this event is jump over these fences. We're in Super Mario Galaxy, by the way. You thought this was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This is Super Mario Galaxy.
This is another auto-scroller.
Where we're supposed to jump over these. It's basically just waiting for the countdown to go. You can't speed this up, you can't slow this down. You can have some really funny moments, that's about it. It's always really fun to play with Fred.
I think my PB on this, score-wise, is like 150 something.
Ooh, I got a superstar. First place, or I guess second place in a superstar. That just tells you how broken that is. It's like in Mario Kart getting like a triple mushroom. Now I have another
Exactly.
superstar, and I was in first. Oh. Ah. I had 69, and then I got 70. Okay, we're just gonna wait for this menu. Now time's up. Dream Horsey.
Time's up!
So this is
There's another auto-scroller, again. Which reduced things.
this one you can actually screw up quite a bit. So I'm gonna try not to. Very fitting I'm choosing Yoshi. And we're carrying Yoshi to the finish line.
It is actually fitting that you're choosing Yoshi.
Also I clicked
Makes
two
a lot more sense.
on the wrong frame. So we didn't get the speed boost from that. We also lost an egg. Rip the Yoshi egg in chat.
Oof.
We lost
Everyone-
an egg from that.
Everyone, F for that Yoshi egg.
So Yoshi egg. Because I clicked 2 on the wrong frame.
Everybody press F to pay respects for that Yoshi egg.
So if we can get past this, which we did, we got good Hail Bale RNG. Because we're from Nebraska. I can say that because I'm actually from Missouri. Hail Bale RNG is just where they're located and if the game actually likes your placement. There. And that was good RNG there. Because the game will sometimes like, hey, you need to boost when you're trying to dodge. Oh, we're gonna hit this hard. That's gonna slow us down quite a bit. We did also lose another egg. Yeah, this is definitely slowing us down. Are we going to get the 3 rights again? Nope, we got 11. Really good RNG is 3 rights in a row. And once finished, come through the loser. Oh, we didn't lose that much time. Okay, here's something that you can really screw up. Dream's great. In my PB, I got the most epic save in speedrunning, and you'll see why here in a second.
Oh, it's that event with the that you're in a bubble and okay, I know what to do.
You also thought this was, what, Mario Kart? No, Dream Sprint is getting this right. And I did not get it right, so we died. That's going to lose us about 4 to 5 seconds. Not joking.
Yeah, the physics are pretty rough on Dream Sprint.
So if we can get this is another hard part, trying to get in this hole.
I think there's like 2 shortcuts in total in Dream Sprint, if I'm right.
There's 2 shortcuts. We got one of them. We did not get the other one. We're about 6 or 7 seconds behind. That sounds like a lot. That's because it is. We got a good hole right there. Woo! That lost us a lot of time. There's only one place we can make it back up. So we're going to move on to Dream Trampoline, which is our final auto-scroller of the entire run. So we basically can do nothing for a bit. I'll do stuff to where I don't have to do anything for the last part. I got 10. And we can sit here and wait while Mario goes.
Yeah, pretty much in max percent, you have to like do a lot more things like shaking the Wii remote at the right time and other things, and pressing buttons.
So, Yoshi versus Wario. Wario would usually break this trampoline, but the physics in this game aren't
That bad.
Also, you just saw I got the first tuber like frame 1. It doesn't really help in speed bump. Here is, I'm going to lay out the final part of the run. So we have 2 things left. We have Dream Spacewalk, which has some RNG involved of when Baby P shoots his fireballs. So we're back to Super Mario Galaxy. And then we have Dream Fencing, which is just a complete RNG fest. I've lost over 50 seconds in a run. What would have been world record? My PB, my main PB would have been a world record. If it wasn't for Dream.
That event.
Fencing. So we could PB this just on Dream Fencing alone. Or we could not.
Then you jinxed it.
And the thing is, we're only like 3 seconds ahead of the PB of my PB right now.
Dream Spacewalk, 1 player.
That is really good menuing there, by the way. Okay. Who did we choose? We got Luigi in here. Luigi is the green missile, luck we need. Okay. This is really important. We have to do this perfectly. So, we spin at the beginning of this to get getting more damage. There's a this is Mario Galaxy. Oh, I got good RNG. That's where the Lumas landed. This is going really good. I normally would be talking a lot more, but as I said, this might work. need?
Pongers.
Okay. That is about 1 second faster than my PB. My PB had a 42 at this point. This is where things can go wrong. I have to wait until I shoot a fireball at him, so he can turn around, so we can hit that. Oh, I gotta wait. We got 3 good hits.
I'm probably gonna stay quiet for this. I'll just let you concentrate.
This can go really well. We need finished. Woo, that went really well. Okay. It's all on Dream Fencing. Yoshi, do your thing. We need the bless RNGs and the Pog Champs and chats. Right now. Into the corner. We need Metal Sonic to knock us off. We need someone to knock us off. We got I'm gonna try and get in front of Shadow. 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 Oh, Metal Sonic's gonna hit us. Thanks, Metal Sonic. And Metal Sonic had us fall off. I need to be hit one more time. I need to be hit exactly one more time.
This is it.
And time! That's a world record right there.
Nice.
Let's go, boys.
47:03 is a world record by about 14 seconds. Oh, wow. I said it could world record. I was not wrong.
What was your fun time, by the way?
47 time of 47:03. It was like a 47:11. That's still world record. Even on stream, it was a world record. So yeah, thanks.
Insane.
Thanks, Pixels for Peace guys, for letting me run this. This is a game that not a lot of people accept. And I tell them this game can world record every single time it's in Marathon. I was not wrong. Yeah, Yoshi might be sad, but we're cheering in our hearts. Thanks again, Jasper and Lori, for helping with some of the commentary.
No problem.
It's kind of boring.
No probs.
You get to host again.
I get to go back to work.
Yeah.